outstanding about it. That is not normal to have a one owner from 1968. Harbor Freight 2010.
What?
Yeah.
For me, man, it don't life too short, man. You don't want to hold no.
Look at that battery. 8 of 2010.
You're gonna be all right.
Yeah.
But Grizzly's done and rules dictate he must.
Hey. Got AC? I think it's gonna start.
No.
I think it's gonna start, but if we don't get that gas strained out, it's gonna just gum up. It's gonna gum up. Okay, so let's just look at 12 years of sitting. Yeah, so we immediately, first thing we have to do is literally detox that tank. Oh yeah, that is just how we found it all the way around. Look at that. Thing is nice and straight. Just gonna need a nice little bush, little buff. And just look at how dusty this thing is. I mean, look at that. That is just amazing. It has been in here for over 10 years, but look at this. It's actually really good shape for being in here for so long. One owner. So it is an actual one owner. You know, I haven't been able to go through it and see. Obviously, you did some upgrades, you put a new engine in it, did a couple things like that, but I'm excited. I love the C10s. All right, we almost got all the tires aired up. We're gonna push it out. Got the lights, both mirrors. Look at this old Motorola ignition. Look at that. Old good wrench crank motor. Look at this. Been in there for a long time. It is so awesome to see them like that. Don't you think? Well, I think it's going to look actually pretty good.
I know, the side from where the dust didn't settle looks really good.
Yeah.
A nice buff and a wax.
That is just dusty.
You're still good on this side.
All right, guys, this is getting under that 1968 Chevy C10 heavy half. This is a one owner, Arizona owned its entire life, have all the documentation behind it, drum brakes all the way around. This has all the good upgrades. It's got the heavy duty suspension. This does have a crate 350 turbo 400 transmission and your 12-bolt rear end. Again, this has all the heavy duty suspension. It has the 6-lug rims all the way around. What I really like about it is just rust free. It really is. Obviously, you got some surface rust that's going to be on your exposed metal, but on your actual metal, this is all in really good shape. just the way that you want it. If you're looking for a one owner, heavy half, 68 C10, this is your truck. Hey guys, it's Hutch, Classic Car Addict, Mesa, Arizona. I'm gonna bring this brand new addition. This is a 1968 Chevy C10, and this thing is special. One, well, because it is a one owner, fully documented, one owner 1968 C10. This is the long bed. It does have the upgraded heavy duty suspension. It's got power steering. This one did not come with factory air, but now it does have vintage air and it blows cold. This has the factory cab lights, and this is just awesome. It really is. It's still got all the RPO codes. It's got the original owner's manual and everything else with it. What we're gonna do is go through the exterior, go through the interior, and take you on a test drive. Stay tuned. Beautifully done. And then if you look in here, this has the Good Wrench crate engine. So before GM Performance, there was Good Wrench, and then there's Good Wrench Plus. This is obviously right before the Good Wrench Plus. This is a Good Wrench 350 crate engine. This does have a new AC compressor. It has a newer radiator. This has been sitting for about 15 years, as you saw in some of the previous video. You can see where we got it from, how it was sitting. It was up on blocks, and it was really well preserved, especially here in Arizona. So that's what makes this thing just an absolute time capsule. And the fact that you get in it, it literally starts right up and it drives amazing. All the fluids have been changed. We went through transmission fluid, we have the oil change, we have the coolant, we have brake fluid, and we have power steering fluid. So this thing is ready to go, minus the tires. And just like I say with any of the vehicles, unless they are brand new tires, and a lot of times with the brand new tires and you got a high performance vehicle, they're going to need new back tires anyways. But always recommend to go through and change your tires and check all the fluids. It's one of the things that we do here, but when you receive the vehicle, make sure that you do it. Make sure that it is exactly the way that you want it. And of course, like any classics, there's always going to be a little bit of oil. Come on, if you don't want any oil, we got some Tesla Plaids for you. Hey, that might be the way to go. Alright guys, this is that 1968 Chevy C10. This is the one owner, and this thing is just beautiful. It really is. It shows so well. Beautiful. The paint is really good on this one. All the trim, the bumper, grill, I mean everything is just such good shape. You can see that shine in the paint. There's really not a lot of defects on this one. There are a few rock chips. Of course, this is Arizona, but overall, there's really no big rock chips in the paint. It's all in good shape, including just all of this. If you just see along there, that's all in really good shape. And if you look here, I mean, I'll show you a little bit more of the bed, but it's all in good shape. All the stake rails, they're in great shape. I mean, all along here, it's definitely not been used as a truck since it's been restored. It's got the big back window. That is definitely a plus. And it's got the cab lights. That's what I really like about this. These are factory. These were not added on. It's got all the RPO codes to show that. Again, it's got a few rock chips there in the windshield. Look at that paint. That is just beautiful. It really is. They did a really good job with it. Now going through here, I'll just go on some of the trim. So you got a little bit of scratching kind of going on, just a little bit through there. There's a few there, but let's get into the rims and the wheels. So these are obviously in good shape, but these are so old, I would definitely 100% put new ones on before you drive it on the highway or anywhere fast. But rims are in good shape. It is missing the center caps. There's a little scratch right there. Get through there, but look at that. That paint is beautiful. Got a new gas tank. Yeah, all that. It's all metal. You know, there's no Bondo. That's a skimmed Bondo, of course, but there's no Bondo filling. That paint is in such good shape. And again, we'll go through the tires here, but these do need to be replaced just because of the age on these. But these rims are in good shape. Go back here. All this is in good shape. It does have a little scratch right there. Bumper's in good shape. All the paint on that rear tailgate is in good shape. Again, all these panels show so well. They really do. And rims that are in good shape. Tires, again, they got good tread, but they do need replaced, all 4 of them. Look at all the body panels. Just shows, again, I know I've said it, but it shows really well. I'm not a big fan of long beds, but I like this one. I would definitely do some customization to it, and it would just be awesome. The long beds have grown on me. One reason, just because they drive so good. But if you look right here on this rim, it does have a little bit right there. Let's get into the engine, show you what it's all about. And then you look at this, and this is in good shape. It really is. Look at that. It's really good shape. Look at this old Motorola electronic ignition. It's got a Carter 4-barrel carburetor. It's got the GM good wrench crate. It's got your AC. Does not have power brakes. Does have your power steering. Got a little bit of squeal from the belt. But overall, this thing is in really good shape. Alright, so it's got all new gas and fuel lines. If you look in here through the interior, door panels are in good shape. A little bit of wear going on right there. But the windows, they roll up and down so well. They are tinted. Bench seats, new carpet. All the gauges do work. Horn works. Wiper works. And this is right here is the switch for your radio. And that does work there as well. AC blows nice and cold. I really do like that. All the gauges do work. Oil pressure, I mean, look at that oil pressure. It is doing really well. Battery, fuel, new sending unit, that does work. Big back window. Switch is a little messed up there. But there you go, that does work. Look at that. That shuts and closes so well. I love that. You know what, let's get those lights turned on just to show you how they work. Let's see. Are they on? Lights are on. Looks like those. I think this switch is going to need a new switch. Yeah, it's going to need a new switch. Yep, see there. they are on there. Go through. That one's working too. This opens and closes so nice. And look at that. I mean, that thing is just awesome shape. And not just the look there, but just even on the, oh, look at that. Look at that. This thing shows so well. Shuts and closes just the way that you want it to. That's working there. Then there, again, door panels all in good shape. Tinted windows, those go up and down nicely. Open and close there for the vent. And then here. So it was in storage, so this did heat up just a little bit, but this shows you here all of the factory options that it has. And then of course, it's got your original owner's manual and your protection plan there. And look, I mean, this thing is in just such good shape. Look at this. Look at this. That is amazing. You don't normally get that. Usually they're all messed up. But look, those are just great shape. Great shape. Let's get into the test drive. There's the cab lights. Those are all working. As I was saying, with the full lights, so I bring it all the way out. See if that got him. Yep, there we go. See, it's off just a little bit, just a switch. All buckled in. This does have belts. It's got 3 belts. And turn it down just so you can hear, just because it's kind of so quiet. Look, this thing just fires right up. Watch. It just fires right up. Hey, that's when you know you got a good truck. It's not crazy hot today, but it is a little kind of muggy. It was about 102, I think, is what it hit. All the turn signals do work. And I like the fact that it just drives out so well, and that's because it's the long bed. Comparably, a long bed to the short bed, you just get such a better, just a feel, and it's not as bouncy. It's a lot softer and easier, basically easier riding. So it's you know, if you're looking for something to drive all the time, it is definitely going to be in the long bed. It really is. Now, let me know what you guys think on this one, because it is an amazing truck. Again, it is a 1 owner with documentation. That is what is just outstanding about it. That is not normal to have a 1 owner from 1968. It's a 1 owner 1968, Arizona its whole entire life. That's why this one is in such good shape. Drives out well, stops well. You can tell, you know, it doesn't have the power disc brakes, but it does, you know, it does stop. If you're used to driving on the drum, then you know how to drive them. Yeah, I mean, the engine, you can tell it's just at full compression. Transmission shifts so smoothly. It's got all new fluids, everything that you want. Remember, we got over 300 photos. We have online financing and nationwide transport directly to your driveway. ClassicCarAddict.com. Burnout? Oh yeah. See you guys on the next one.